So you may notice that already from the end of last stream, there's a lot that's different. Alistair looks completely different. I look completely different. My sword is glowing for some reason. I have done some enchantments and just optimized the armor that we had and just gone back and forth from Bodan's shop to make sure we've got the best gear. We can then jump straight in if I can remember. Oh.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me? Levy of the Coins? Levy the Trader?
Are you a DLC character? I don't remember you.
Oh yes, for years. Considered him a friend, I did. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. You see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens, and for me, but poor Duncan's. Well, no more. A tragedy it is, but that. But I know we want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What promise did Duncan make to you?
Well, as you know, my family's name is mud around noble circles. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Olin banished the Wardens and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
What happened next?
Hard to say. After King Olin died, there was a civil war, loads worse than this one, and our family was on the run, hunted by enemies, with nary a friend in the world. But Drydens are tough. We rebuilt, became merchants, and we never lost our pride.
Okay, great story. That's also not what I asked. I asked, what was the favour that Duncan asked you, and you've just given me your life story. That's, yeah, okay. So what favour did you ask of Duncan?
I asked for the truth. My family reveres Sophia Dryden. We know she died at the old Grey Warden base, so to speak. We want evidence to clear the name. We won't restore our land or house titles, but he'll restore our honour.
That's rude, that just leaves that.
Well, no one's been so to speak since Olden's days. At least now it's come back. I spent years mapping the maze of tunnels to pick.
So that is...
I years back. It's already Duncan did, and I said that he could reclaim the old base and my family could have its honour.
So, we may do that quest eventually. Certainly not going to be today. How can I... What's the quickest way of ending this whilst being nice? Because I want to move on to Redcliffe Village. What do you need from me?
I can pick my way through the tunnels at the base of Soldier's Peak. But the place... Well, they say it's haunted. And it'll be dangerous for certain. Will you think on it, at least?
Your family's faith will be rewarded. I will help you.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
We'll leave that for another stream, but for now, that's the wrong menu. We are heading to Redcliffe Village. Except, have I just locked it out? Why? Oh, no! Oh! Why? I wonder if we can go there and then leave? Hang on, let me Google quickly how short that quest is. What was it called? Soldier's Peak. Soldier's Peak quest length. Because if it's short, we can knock it out. But if it's going to be super, super long... Yeah, it's a whole DLC. We're not doing that. We're not doing a whole DLC today before we do the main game. No. No. Okay, we shouldn't have talked to him. Okay, in that case... load game. Oh, is this what I think it is? No, it's not. I thought we might be about to meet Zevran. That's alright. No two-handed weapon. Oh, shit. I didn't think of that. Fuck. I completely forgot to look at the skills when I was changing over the weapons. Okay, so we can't use any of our skills. Shit. Alright, that only really leaves precise rank. Alright, Kronk, do your best. Oh, so you also can't do anything. Oh, it's because you've got no shit. You know what? I'm so sorry that we had to do this twice in, like, what? 25 minutes? I am so sorry. Redcliffe. Alright, hopefully this time... Never mind.
But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time.
Alrighty, let's... Oh, really? The fight's not... Seriously, come on. The fight's not even on still. Can we... Yep, can we... Thank you.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Al Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you.
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Al Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek. Al Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming.
I think we would just say you were young. Or is that too emotionally intelligent? That's another thing. Do we consider our himbo to just be dumb in the logical sense? Or are we also, emotionally speaking, just inept?
So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I mean, that's pretty nice. I think we'll choose that. I think I'm the lucky one.
I feel very unworthy of that. But thank you.
Cool. Alrighty. Ah, yes, sweet approval. Please, num 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 num.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us, no Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead, and those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together.
It's Thomas.
Are
yes.
you
And
okay,
who are these
Alistair?
people with
Why did you...
They're obviously not simple travelers.
Currently...
No, my lord.
You just suddenly
They just
got covered
arrived,
in
and I
steam
thought
then
you would
for a
want to
second.
see.
Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Reynisphere, brother to the Arl. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Yeah, okay. There's only really one option here with the himbo run.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
By having entered the town and agreed to that, we've
How's
actually...
Dad, Mother? When are the bad men coming?
Alright, that's fine. We've actually also...
Everything will be
There's
all
no
right.
Let us
timer
pray.
per se,
We'll have a
but we
little
now
fun.
cannot leave the area.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off.
I just realised they
don't know
have
where
the
he is.
same exact
I'm
hair,
so
the
scared
same
we got
exact
him
braid.
too.
Oh, that's... Look, that's not the fault of the developers, that's just the scope they had available at the time. But that just goes to show how... This game is amazing, and the characters are amazing. You don't need a huge amount of, like, scope and options to still make it a compelling game. We'll just say, don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
I will see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I haven't taken anything at all. You're mistaken.
Eh? You're not Murdoch. Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
I mean, I can imagine a himbo saying that, but I imagine that's probably going to fail. I need to talk about repairs to the militia. That's just honest. I don't think he's going to talk to us if we do that. Persuade, I prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in? Although that's a bit snarky. Okay, no, we'll just be honest.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Okay, that's a bit more polite and less sort of deceptive. Please, I just want to talk to you.
I said no and I meant it. Be gone, stranger.
I need some smithing done. Sir, please.
If you didn't notice the smithy is closed, the forge is cold, you've come to the wrong place.
Yeah, okay, we're definitely not choosing that option. Alright, I'll go.
Good, and don't come back.
Right then, okay. Oh, change... Why did the change party then flash? Would Sten have something he could do? Liliana, can you swap out for a moment? I want to see whether Sten says anything. Hi, Sten. Wait, like, how are you already in there? Can you get us back in? That would be good.
What now?
Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
That's rude. That's also kind of rude. All right, what's fine? Have it your way.
Good, and don't come
Just
back.
leaving. Okay. That's flashed again. I wonder if that's just a bug. Okay, we'll swap Sten back out and bring back Liliana. Okay. Is there anything around here that we can use? Okay, does the journal say anything more? Okay. Talk to Odd to see if he can change his mind. The only other option we've got is to intimidate, and I don't really want to do that because that's not in character. Alright, we'll head up to the windmills.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. With the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on then.
As you wish, Grey Warden.
Okay.
Make a watch over you.
So, that does not bode well. So for anyone who's not played Dragon Age Origins, this whole section is essentially preparing for a siege that's going to happen on the town. That's the nightly thing that they were talking about before, where monsters come down from the castle. Depending how well you do in these side quests, it affects what kind of defenses you have available and how hard it is going to be to keep everyone alive during the night. I highly suspect, unless we get another option through a side quest, we might have already fucked up the blacksmith. Because we can't intimidate, and our persuade option, even though it's polite, did fail because our persuade stat is not high enough, or rather our persuade skill is not high enough. So unless something else comes up in a side quest as an alternate path for that, we might be screwed. But we shall see.
What can I do to help with your task?
So Perth needs holy protection for the knights, because we could say I would like your blessing, Mother, but also I'd argue compared to option number 3, that's fairly selfish.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
I will not lie to them like that.
We might have another side quest that might be screwed over by us trying to be nice.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Oh, we don't even have a persuade option in terms of lying. Okay. Mother Hannah does not believe she can help you.
I see. Then I suppose we must simply rely on our own prayers. The Maker will not help us. Thank you for your efforts. We shall fight on, nevertheless.
Is it not going to let us progress until we've managed to convince him?
I can't believe Lloyd won't even give us some free ale. A time like this, and all he thinks about is turning a profit.
I mean, I feel like all of these options are bad. Better you should... Whoa, hello. I don't know what that was. Okay, that's... Yeah, alright, that's fine. Sheepy Zoomin. Okay. Ooh, quest updated. Hold on. Convince the barkeep to give the militia free drinks. I hear you're charging the militia for ale.
Why shouldn't I? They may not have much coin, but I'm not giving it away for free.
So many of these quests rely on persuade and intimidate. I think we can get away with that. We're not being especially smart with that. It's just emotionally intelligent, which a himbo is. I think we can do that.
Goodwill? Prefer the good gold, that's what.
Right. Are we not going to be able to do any of these quests? Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home.
Oh, it's the boy.
I'll come out now.
Okay, good. Yay, we actually achieved something.
All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
We already know what he was doing there. Well, then again, that's actually kind of in character, because of course we already know what he was doing in there.
I can't tell you.
Wait, what?
It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Okay then. I mean, at least the boy's back in the Chantry. Knock on the door. Hello? Morrigan's just like, oh, you useless man. You can't get anything done. Okay. We could break open the lock under the proviso that the himbo thinks that maybe he's unconscious or has been killed because he's not responding. Because otherwise, I don't think we're
wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologize. I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So what? You're recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
Put in a good word for you with Bantegan or the Owl?
And what good would that do me?
How about some gold?
Are you serious?
Yes, I am.
I won't even stick my head out my door for less than 100 silvers.
I think we're at a point where we can't progress the quest through normal means. There are two solutions to this. One is either, or even then, actually no, that's still not a solution. I was going to say one solution is that we can kick down the door and just say, look, in this instance, the himbo is just fed up, which is out of character. But even if we were to do that, then we still have the issue of the barkeep to give the militia free drinks, which we can't do without intimidating. And we can't get Dwin to help the militia without intimidating. And that involves threatening him with his life, which I only just said 2 minutes ago we will never ever do as the himbo. So that only leaves one other option. We travel back to camp, or we travel to the castle, and we abandon the village. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, I feel bad that we couldn't avoid this. We gave it a good bloody go. We just needed to...
They're coming.
We just needed to upgrade our persuasion prior to getting here. This is why going to Redcliffe Village first is such a bad idea. Well, one of the reasons anyway. There's other reasons once you go inside the castle. Oh. Bantegan is badly wounded and unconscious, but still alive. You might be able to revive him. Okay, treat his wounds. You treat Tegan's wound successfully and begins to regain consciousness. Continue.
What happened? Where am I?
Yes, you're in Redcliffe. Or what's left of it.
What's left of it? Where is everyone? Don't tell me. They're gone. All of them. You abandoned us. Why would you leave us to this fate?
I mean, we literally had no choice with this character. I wish there was a way to go. We went off to find help to try and stay in character. You're alive, why are you complaining? That's too snarky. So it would be better if I was dead too. No, too snarky. Darkspawn is the greater enemy. That doesn't reflect the mindset in which we left. I'm sorry, I had no choice.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. Maker's breath.
Tegan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tegan. Alone. Tegan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tegan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tegan.
Promised? Whom did you promise?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tegan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker.
It seems we have little choice. That's very much the theme of this stream, unfortunately.
I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed.
Alright, well, at least we're getting some progress now. Again, I feel really bad that we're an hour and a half in and we've only just finished Redcliffe Village and we didn't even complete it properly. I'm really sorry. That's more of a lack of forethought on my part in terms of solutions for particular quests, just because it's been long enough since I played this game, and lack of foreplanning for the persuasion stat. Awesome. Anything in here?
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
I remember you.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
So, I think his name is like Jaren, or Jenin, or Jemal, or something like that. It's like a J kind of starting syllable. But this dude is a dude you actually meet. You can actually meet him even earlier if you choose the mage origin story, because he's essentially a blood mage. That's the most honest answer. Yes, I came in through a secret tunnel. Never mind the confidentiality. Our himbo is not smart enough for that.
There's a tunnel? Then why hasn't anyone in the castle used it? We could all have escaped by now. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they threw me into the dungeon here. You don't know? I thought everyone knew. I poisoned Al Eamon.
Why? I don't remember that bit. What about all the walking corpses? What? And you admit to it? Tell me why I shouldn't kill you now. What? And you admit to it?
I'm not proud of it. The Arlessa had no idea what I was hired to do when she took me in to tutor Connor. I I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Why should I believe what you say? Let's just say that, because that's the least intelligent thing.
You probably shouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd plead for mercy, but I'm not sure I deserve it.
Oh, we have to choose one of these options? Why did you poison Al Eamon?
I was instructed to by Terran Loghain. I was told that Al Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly?
Are you okay there, Kronk? You look like you
blood
have
mage.
conniptions there.
Well, that isn't good.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
He wishes to redeem himself. Doesn't everyone deserve that chance?
Like yourself, you mean?
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes. This man, no less than any.
I don't know. He is a blood mage. But this is an unusual situation.
Give me a chance, please.
One of our major rules is the himbo. We have to do all the nice options to everyone. I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
Another thing we've already established in the last stream, we will not bring people into servitude. If we set them free from somewhere, a la Sten, they are free. We do not force them to come with us. If they come with us, it must be their choice.
No, I'm not leaving. I made a mistake, and I'm going to find some way to fix it.
Okay. I can live with that. That's cool. Morrigan approves. Alistair, no! We lost all that... No! All that numbing approval we got before. We just lost. Okay. I made it. Himbo run. Let's go. Yeah, it's been an interesting stream. No. I mean... the fact that Hannah is here as an enemy should tell you everything you need to know. The Reverend Mother of the Chantry.